but today I have got a recipe video that features one of my favorite beans / legumes. I'm going to show you how to make red lentils two different ways. Red lentils are one of my favorite ingredients ever. The reason being they are super quick to make, they have an amazing texture, and they also are really high in fiber and protein. So today I'm going to show you two different ways that use red lentils. One is red lentils as the highlight. It's like that's what the dish is all about. The second is using red lentils to help to thicken something. So because red lentils are so quick to make, they do have a very soft texture. And if you cook them for a long period of time, they tend to break down, and they don't necessarily keep the same lentil shape, but they really help to give something a thick, creamy texture. So that's how we're going to be using them today. I'm really excited about both of these recipes. I know you guys love lentil recipes. Anytime I share something that has lentils in it here on the channel, you guys gobble it up. So I can't wait for you to try these recipes. They will be linked down below, so if you do want to follow along, you can find those blog post links right down below. And before we dive in, I would also love for you to join our community. If you are new around here, it is super simple. If you enjoy healthy plant-based recipes like this, you can just tap the red subscribe button that is right below, and that will subscribe you. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started in today's new recipes. So first up is Ethiopian lentils. We are going to start by adding some olive oil, or you could use ghee, which is more traditional, into a pot. Then we're going to add a bunch of onion, and we're going to basically just cook this down and let the onions sweat out and wait until they turn golden brown and they are nice and soft. At that point, we will add in some grated ginger, as well as some minced garlic and some chopped tomatoes. You could use canned, but I like fresh. I just find that their flavor is a little bit better. And we will saute that quickly together as well. Then you are going to add in your tomato paste as well as your bearberry spice. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And that is the classic Ethiopian spice blend. It's made with a bunch of different spices like fenugreek, onion, garlic. There's some chilies in there. Really good, and you can buy it online or you could make your own. Once that is mixed together and everything is kind of coated, we will add in our red lentils. Then we will add in some vegetable broth and a little bit of water and stir it all together. And from there, you're basically just going to let this cook down and simmer. So just bring it to a boil, cover it, and then let it simmer for about 30 to 35 minutes. At that point, you should have a nice creamy stew-like consistency. If it's a little too thick, you can add a touch more water if you want, but mine was the perfect consistency. Sometimes when you let it chill in the fridge, you might need to add extra water when you heat it up, but when served right away, it was delicious. And then to serve it, you can serve it up however which way you want. I did some sauteed spinach with garlic, some pickled cabbage, and then a savory chickpea pancake because I didn't have injera on hand, but you could buy injera or just serve it as is. So it's super flavorful, really simple to make, and delicious. And then our second recipe today is our sweet potato lentil soup. We're going to start again with olive oil as well as onion and garlic, which pretty much the base of most of my recipes. And mix it all together, saute it until it's starting to get pretty fragrant. From there, we will add in carrot, celery, and again, saute this until you have the veggies starting to soften a bit. Next, we will season it with some salt. It's really good to season at every layer. It just helps the dish be a lot more flavorful. And then you can add in your sweet potato as well as your mushrooms. And I'm using chopped button mushrooms here. You could use any type you like, but I like that they have a more meaty texture. Again, saute that, and then we will add in our lentils. So we're using two types of lentils. We're using green lentils or brown lentils as well as red lentils. Spices are dried thyme, parsley, oregano, and some salt, as well as some pepper, of course. Stir that together. You could also use herbes de Provence, or you could use Italian seasoning if you didn't want to use the individual spices. Then we'll add in some vegetable broth as well as some water. And again, like the stew, we will bring this to a boil, cover it, and let it simmer until the lentils are cooked, which is about 30-ish minutes. Now, like some of my other lentil soups, I love finishing this off with a little touch of almond milk. You could skip this if you wanted. I also love doing some lemon juice. Adding some acid into your soup and your savory dishes at the end really helps to brighten the flavor. And then, since I am a lover of adding greens to my food, I always stir in spinach. You can skip this part. You could use kale, or you can just follow along with spinach. So I did 2 giant handfuls of spinach, let it wilt down, And of course, it's just an easy way to sneak in some greens. And then you are ready to serve it up. So I love serving this in like a kind of hearty family style way. I do a little bit of fresh parsley, some grated vegan Parmesan, and then some nice whole grain bread on the side. And it's just cozy, it's warming, it's great for vegan meal prep, it's delicious, and it's also simple to make. And there you have it, my friends. That is how to use red lentils 2 different ways. I really hope you enjoyed these red lentil recipes. They are delicious. Both of them are really simple to make, as you can see, really hearty, high in fiber, high in protein, but also very different. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know in the comments which one you're going to try first. And if you have any other favorite ways of using red lentils, drop those down below as well, because I always have them on hand and I'm always looking for new ways to try them. So I hope you did enjoy it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And also don't forget that if you want to follow along with these recipes, I have linked them down in the description box. So those blog posts are right down below. And before we go, if you are new around here and you enjoyed today's video, then I would love for you to join our community. It is super simple. You just tap the red button that says subscribe right below this video. And that's all you got to do. Otherwise, thank you so much as always for being here. I appreciate every single minute that you spend with me here on YouTube. It means the world to me. I just appreciate that you take time out of your day to be here with me. So thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.